Well, Darren, it's been a bit of a wait since the November qualifiers, but the moment has dawned on you, I suppose. A huge match on Friday, and I guess you're taking it one day at a time. But so close now to that World Cup dream. How would you assess, I guess, your preparations, which for this match, given so many players do come in so late?
Yeah, I mean, as staff, we've had a long time to prepare for this. It was November the last time we were together, and we knew what the next steps were. So yeah, we've had a long time to prepare as a staff-wise, and the players. It's always the case especially when we're playing this part of the world, that it's difficult to get from Europe and America and get here early. We were quite lucky this time with some of our players were able to arrive earlier than usual. But it is difficult. That's probably the most challenging aspect of putting our strong squad together, is that we've got players that come from a long way away.
I guess you've played a lot throughout the Pacific now, with the Nations Cup, and you've played a lot of the Pacific Island teams in recent times. But is there just this extra edge that having the favourites tag compared to the usual path in the past, which has always been through CONCACAF or South America or Asia? I'm just wondering, has that added something, do you sense, in terms of knowing what's at stake and the opportunity?
I mean, I think everybody knows what's at stake. That the World Cup is the pinnacle event in the world, sporting event in the world, and all of our players want to go. So they know, the challenge ahead. What I'm very confident at is that none of our players will have any complacency or be looking ahead of the Fiji game. They know what's at stake and they know the reward. So I think that's great for us to know that we've got this set of players that are just ready and going to do everything they can to make sure that we go back to a World Cup.
What do you expect from Fiji?
I think they'll be organised. They're going to be very proud and they're going to put up a real good fight. It's obviously going to be a tough evening for them, with the squad that we have. But, it's a game of football, and history, is littered with results that are outliers of smaller teams, winning games of football. It's a 90-minute game of football, and we know that. So it's our job as professionals to ensure that, this is not one of those nights for them, and that we do our jobs.